presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Larry Nance.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Hands out there with Anthony. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Theus in at the point. And for Utah, Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Mourning, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. And these Christmas Day games, Greg, have become a cherished NBA tradition. How tough is it, though, for the players to miss this time with their families?
It is always a challenge, no doubt, but sometimes you just got to be a little flexible with the schedule. And as long as the kids get their presents, you don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Rebounded by Anthony. One-on-one fast break. Here's Theus. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. And it's Wade with the jam.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Johnson, the pass to Mourning. Clarkson looking for an opening. That's a 2 from Sexton. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Wasted no time on that one.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Johnson against Nance. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Not going to go that time. Down low, Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Here's Theus going inside.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. You know, from the very start of his career, Colin Sexton has been a guy, Doris, who can find points. Even as a rookie, he was putting up some big numbers.
He is relentless, looking for opportunities to score the basketball when he's on the offensive end. This guy shoots well over 40% from the field, and he will do whatever it takes to find shots.
Here's Chamberlain after the basket by Utah. Passes it to Wade. To the paint. Here's Nance. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Now, here's Sexton. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame, he's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers leading by 3. And the pass to Anthony. Shoots over Clarkson. That misses off the backboard.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Wade against Clarkson. Lets it fly from 18. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, just continues to make his living from right there. Dwayne Wade feels so comfortable in the mid-range.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Sexton, the pass to Vanderbilt. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Theus, defended by Sexton. Here's Anthony, and he can't bank that one in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Second team foul.
The Jazz have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For 2.
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Carmelo to the inside.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Wade against Clarkson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Yep, that one goes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Portland has possession, following the bucket by the Jazz. With the shot kept alive.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And then Wade slams it in.
Well, the power of D-Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Portland leading by 3. Pass to Chamberlain. Nance, right side. Chamberlain trying to get open. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
How about the confidence in the catch and shoot of Mr. Larry Nance Jr.? Okay, we see you.
Here's Vanderbilt. Back to Sexton. Here's from deep. That shot off the mark. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender, phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Now, here's Sexton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Johnson. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 5. Fires the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Timeout is called. First group.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Nurkic. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento, and he gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Free, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Nurkic. Fades away. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Here's Achua. The layup off target.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
That one falls.
There is an imagination, a creativity. Guys, passing drives the offense.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Free passes to Nurkic. Now here's Wade. Not a lot of room. Back to Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first free throw is good.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Elliott's checked in for the Trailblazers. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Floyd. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Here's Free. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Takes a 3. And that's collected by Gay.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Alexander Walker passes to Horton Tucker. He kicks it to Azubuike. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. And he makes good on the layup. Azubuike's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Free. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Free. And it's Gay with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Free, defending. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Free. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got 4 rebounds in this game. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Little passes to Free. Ball stolen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
1:21 left here in the first quarter. Here's Free. Pass to Nurkic. They get a hand on it. Here's Alexander Walker. Gay. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over to the left wing. Nice move. It's deflected. Here's Little. Portland again missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. Kersey comes in for Horton Tucker. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Heroes checked in. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And it's blocked. Achiuwa with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Free. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Elliott. And it's denied.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one. Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Those second chance points can add up. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers lead by 4. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And the wins haven't always come easy early in his career. But Colin Sexton keeping a patient approach.
I know that I have to continue to work, continue to get better each day, and I'm just continue to be the best me I can be. That's it.
Well, you can see the work he's putting in. His numbers have grown year after year.
The scoring in particular, he's showing promise. Interesting to see just how good he can become.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Jerome Kersey. He's out there with Markkanen, and it's Terry in at the 1 spot. Trailblazers leading by 4. They grab their own miss. Here's Achiuwa. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
There's the feed to Markkanen. There's the dish to Terry. The pass to 4. It Wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Kicks it out to Terry. And he drives in. Pass to Azubuike. Latrey. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the shot goes in.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Right side, Terry. Right side, Markkanen. Kersey against Ellie. Kersey passes to 4. They need this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. A different look now for Portland. Chamberlain's checked in for Nurkic. Nance comes in for Achua. And Anthony subbed in for Elliott. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's right with the ball for Portland. 6-point lead. And Mourning sends it back. Here's Sexton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And a half of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
And he makes the first.
They hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And Sexton drops them both.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Right against Sexton. And it's right missing. Jazz trail by 4. And here's Clarkson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Sexton. Here's Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 3. Shot by Johnson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 4. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Vanderbilt. Right against Sexton. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Pass to Anthony. Over Johnson. Portland no good that time either. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's stolen by Nance. Fast break, here they come. Here's Anthony. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here they come. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Reggie Theus. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
For Utah, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots.
Shoot 2. First one falls for Dwayne Wade. He's checked in for Wright. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Portland leading and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Sexton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become
A tight game here in Utah. Here's Theus. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
His 3-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Dwayne Wade. That's his first personal foul. 15 fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Portland leading by 3. Here's Theus. He's got 8. Shoots. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And taken away by Johnson. Fast break, here come the Jazz. And the dunk by Mourning.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Theus, defended by Sexton, and then slams it in.
Well, you've got to be decisive in your movements in the pick and roll, and Mr. Nance Jr. does exactly that.
Clarkson, rebound by the Trailblazers. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. The open shot, Anthony, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Anthony. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
The pass to Mourning. Chamberlain with the block.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's Clarkson. Second shot opportunity, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Mourning.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Here's Anthony. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. Pass to Johnson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Chamberlain. That's his 2nd personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Jazz, Marquise Johnson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. Rudy Gay's checked in for Vanderbilt. Little, he's checked in for Portland. And Johnson drops them both. Trailblazers leading by 3. Wade outside. Here's Theus. He's covered by Clarkson. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Jazz. Stolen by Wade. Nance outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Johnson outside. Good D by Wade. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Always fun to see, Doris, isn't it? Second-generation guys like Larry Nance Jr., he brings a real legacy with him to the court.
I mean, how cool is it that you get to follow in...
And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Freeze checked in. Jazz trail by 5. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Trailblazers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Free passes to Chamberlain. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they get it back. Lob pass to Gay. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Okay, you can't fall asleep on Gay, even for a second. When you do, he's as high there for the alley-oop.
Wade outside. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Wade's got 12 points in the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Gay dishes to Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Wade against Clarkson. Here's Chamberlain over Mourning. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Jusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Chamberlain hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Free. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Chamberlain down low. Defended by Sexton. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 8 here in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Stolen by Wade. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Achua's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 4. The pass to Nurkic. To the middle. Here's World B. Free. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Free's got 6.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's World B. Free. A second chance effort. Wade from outside. He doesn't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Floyd passes to Horton Tucker. It's blocked. Inside. And then Wade slams it in.
Well, Dwayne Wade simply dominating on offense, and he's making it look easy, guys.
There's the drive. Azubuike the pass to Ford. Kicks to Azubuike. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Nurkic. Rebound, Utah. Azubuike's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Markkanen throws it down.
How about the soft touch there for Markkanen? A dangerous weapon on offense, constantly looking for ways to score.
Here's Achua. That's short off the rim. So that'll be it for this third quarter. As we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the floor for Portland, we've got Chamberlain. Larry Nance out there with Anthony. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Theus in at the 1.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Theus. Defended by Sexton. Count that one. Theus has got 10 points in the game.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Horton Tucker. And that's going to be a travel.
Boy, that's the last thing they need. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Portland leading. Pass to Nance. Here's Theus. Back to Nance. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Off the inbound pass. The shot, no good. Mourning with some nice D. Here's Clarkson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, big time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And the Trailblazers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. High arcing shot. Vanderbilt with the block. Sexton the pass to Vanderbilt. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Anthony. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Anthony's got it all tied up now for Portland.
You know, that's what he does so well and why Melo is such a reliable scorer.
Back to Sexton. And that one drops for him. Sexton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Johnson against Anthony. Here's Theus. Knocks down the 3 ball. Theus has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's just got a great touch from beyond the arc. Even back to his days as a fellow running rebel at UNLV, Theus has always been able to shoot the lights out.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Chamberlain, the pass to Theus. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Pass to Theus. Now here's Anthony over Johnson. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Chamberlain. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Trailblazers shoot their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Simons, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. That one is no good. Left side, Clarkson. Johnson inside. Chamberlain on him.
Trailblazers foul. Reggie Theus. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
The open look here for Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the middle, here's Nance. Vanderbilt with the block. Johnson against Anthony. Chamberlain with the block. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Trailblazers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Theus. Chamberlain trying to get open, and it's Theus missing. Jazz have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
And the Jazz with some changes. Kersey comes in for Mourning. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Colin Sexton. And a switch here also for Portland. Elliott's checked in for Larry Nance. And there's the drive that evens the score. Kersey's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
And it's Theus missing.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
They now take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 2. And here are the Trailblazers now. A 2-point game on the court right now for the Trailblazers. Anthony is out there with Elliott. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Theus in at point guard. Here's Chamberlain. Vanderbilt with the block. And they'll get another chance. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Now Kersey averages about 5 points a game. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Trailblazers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing for the Jazz. White, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
And at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And here's Kersey to the right side. Here's Alexander-Walker. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Alexander-Walker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Alexander-Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Elliott against Kersey. Baseline try. Rebounded by Elliott. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Simon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Utah.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
And that one good from Clarkson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame, he's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
Elliott against Gay. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Gay can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 5. Right outside. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Kersey. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Right. If you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass. On time, on target.
Here's Alexander Walker. Following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Right against Clarkson. Here is Kersey. Back to Clarkson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Jordan Clarkson could be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Now a timeout called by Portland. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside.
Achua, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Little comes in for Elliott. And Free subbed in for DeLon Wright. Here's Free. He's got 6. And it's Simons missing. Here's Floyd. Free defending. Kersey kicks to Terry. There's the pass to Floyd. To the inside. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. The D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
It's Terry outside. Utah the rebound. Goes back up. Kersey passes to Azubuike. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jason Terry. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Kersey misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The dunk by Achua.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Floyd passes to Kersey. Terry outside. Out to the right wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Nasir Little picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That free throw good from Kersey. A different look now for Portland. Larry Nance is checked in for Achua. Wade comes in for Little. And it's Tyler Hero in for Anthony Simons.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Free. No good with the triple. Utah leading by 5. Here's Kersey, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kersey's got 8.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Wade outside. There's one try.
I'll tell you, still some athleticism from the wily veteran. Love seeing Dwayne Wade use those physical gifts. Go ahead, Wade.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Pass to Free. Takes a 3. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Wow, just a 2-point Utah lead.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here. 1:04 left to play in the third. With the drive. to the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Trailblazers trail by 4. 44 seconds left in the third. From about 16, the rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Anthony for 3. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's Markkanen. The second effort. And Mourning with the real nice bucket inside. Mourning's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Johnson is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Mourning, and it's Floyd in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, just terrific balance from Larry Nance Jr. This guy can accept the punishment on the way to the cup.
Always fun to see, Doris, isn't it? Second-generation guys like Larry Nance Jr., he brings a real legacy with him to the court.
I mean, how cool is it that you get to follow in your dad's footsteps to the NBA? The same jersey as his father, right down to the number. Boy, just so great to see them working as a team at that 2018 dunk contest. Too cool.
That free throw good from Nance.
What a story Larry Nance Jr. is, guys, because at 16, this is a young man who was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Remarkably, it didn't slow him down. This guy has become a great role model for kids everywhere. Control the disease with a very strict diet. That's what he's done.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Free, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. And that'll be his third foul so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Well, inside, outside, in between, Dwayne Wade has decided to showcase every aspect of that offensive arsenal.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 3-point lead. It's tipped. Here's Mourning. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Anthony looking it over. Looking to end his cold spell. And then slams it in.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
Now here's Johnson. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Theus. Add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night.
Oh, that was a
That is
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Wade with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And trying to break loose.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
You know, you love the star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
And the Jazz call time here. And marking in out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names. Chamberlain's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Here's Nance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, Larry Nance Jr. doing a tremendous job drawing the contact. Get the defense to commit. Get yourself to the foul line.
Both free throws good from Nance. Utah leading by 5. Sexton with it. On the wing, Johnson. He kicks to Mourning. Johnson, the pass to Mourning. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Mourning's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Fade away, and it's Theus missing. Jazz have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Theus. There's the drive.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Back to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They retain possession. The shot by Sexton, no good.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Jazz leading by 5. Here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
Jordan Clarkson, 2 shots.
Throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Theus, the pass to Anthony. For 3. And they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock. And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Here's Theus. He's covered by Clarkson. Theus, the pass to Carmelo. Shot from 16. Rebounded by the Jazz. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton. Anthony with the block.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Here's Johnson. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah leading by 6. Now off the inbound. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Wade. A 3-ball. Here's Nance. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
Sexton against Nance. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. Taken away by Anthony. Looking to get back on track here. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Utah called for the foul.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Sexton, the pass to Mourning. Count that one. Mourning's got 16 here in the second half.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Right wing from outside the arc, and it's Theus missing. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Clarkson. Passes it to Vanderbilt. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
The Trailblazers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's Theus. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Theus has got 6 here in this quarter. Clarkson on the wing. Wade is covering. Here's Sexton. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 5th personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. Freeze checked in for the Trailblazers. And he sinks the second. Trailblazers trail by 7 to the middle. Here's Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Free. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor...
We present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Nice ball movement by Utah. Vanderbilt the pass to Johnson. Down low. Another shot, and it's blocked.
Larry Nance twice on the pipe says no, sir.
And finally they hit one. Trailblazers trail by 7. Now the pass to Anthony. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Yeah, the defender all over.
And he makes the first.
Team foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Free. Vanderbilt with the block. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Johnson. Buck three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Trailblazers trail by 9. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Chamberlain got 19 points.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot.
Anthony against Johnson. There's Vanderbilt. Back to Johnson. Pass to Clarkson. Plenty of space. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Free. Here's the teardrop. Here's Chamberlain. Cross contact down the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his second
And I'll tell you,
personal
the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Johnson with it. Now Anthony defending. Pass to Floyd. Clarkson surveying the floor. Passes it to Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Let's go. The shot by Floyd, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Playing good.
Oh, my goodness. Dwayne Wade, the big basket yet again. This guy loves these moments.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's World B. Free. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Clarkson against Wade. The 7-footer falls. Clarkson's got 31 points.
Center stage with the game and the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
Now a timeout called by Portland. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sneaky Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's World B. Free. Count! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
They just can't defend Free tonight. It has that soft, high-arcing jumper to pummel you from the outside, as well as that 44-inch vertical to throw it down if you get too close.
Here's Floyd. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline Jay on the way. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Count it!
And this is why Melo gets the big bucks. A lot of players will shy away from an important shot, but Melo wanted to be in that position.
Utah calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes the floor. Kicks it to Mourning. There's Clarkson, covered by Nance.
Well, pick your poison. Jordan Clarkson is proficient in the pick and roll game, and he's basically saying, what do you want to give me? I'm going to take advantage.
Time called here. The Blazers. From deep three-point range, and so it's Utah who's scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jordan. Congrats on the win. Huge night offensively. What does it feel like to ride that wave?
It feels good. My teammates, man, they were finding me. We were screening, we were playing well, moving the ball like how we're supposed to do and what we preach. Then defensively, we just did a great job. Keeping guys in front of them. Everybody just pitched in, and another great team win.
And you were a big part of that, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.